Oh, hello, and welcome back. I might make this one another short episode. We'll see. Boo-boo-doo-doo.
I knew it! I've been here before.
Cool.
Master Ka-Fi brought me here as part of my training.
Nice.
That's the name of your former instructor, right?
Yeah. He was the founder of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School of Swordsmanship that I follow. His full name's Master Yun Ka-Fi, though most just know him as the Sword Hermit. Man, when was the last time I came here? Must have been, I don't know, 5 years ago. In fact, if I remember right, my hometown of Ymir is only a few hours away.
Oh, really? Well, that's convenient. Wanna head there? We might be able to get there by sundown.
If we hurry, yeah? As soon as we get to Ymir, I want to try and gather information on what's been going on.
Oh, of
What's
course. Nothing's ever so
It
simple.
feels like it's coming closer.
It couldn't be.
Of course. Well, that's certainly ominous.
It's a magic knight!
You know what that thing is?
They're magic golems made during the Dark Ages, and they're incredibly strong. Damn it, what's one doing here?
Great! Out of the frying pan into the fire. That's what they say.
We need to get out of here, now! You don't stand a chance against it on your own.
Maybe not. But that's not going to stop me from trying.
Yeah!
You idiot! You're still recovering! You don't stand a chance!
We'll see about that. All I know is that it's standing between me and everyone I care about. So if getting to them means taking this thing on, so be it!
Unbelievable.
We got this.
Bring it on!
We got him. Oh, God!
Here we go.
Oh, okay. It's got exactly 5.
Let's move. All right, let's do this. Here we go. All right, let's do
Let's
this.
get motivated.
Let's move. Let's move. Burn to F4.
Flame impact!
My turn. Burn to F4.
Flame impact!
I won't give up.
I won't give up. Dodge!
Let's move. Let's move. Yeah.
I won't give up.
My turn. Let's move. Here I go. Too slow. Let's move.
Oh, I'm actually doing pretty decent.
Yeah.
Hiya!
Let's move.
Hiya!
Let's move. My
Hiya!
turn.
Hiya!
Too slow.
Hiya!
Here I go.
Mm.
My turn.
Get out of here with that! Woo!
I won't give up. Let's move. Sit. Let's move. Sit. My turn. Here I go. Here I go. I'm not done yet. Yeah. I'm not done yet. Yeah. I won't give up. Yeah.
Yep. I won't
Here
give
we
up.
go. Yeah. My turn.
Wanna know why? Because I'm reinforcing, bruh. Look at that. What do you think of that? What do you think of that?
My attacks are barely putting a dent into it.
I mean, we did okay.
We're so close to Ymir, too.
I told you this would happen. Get back!
Celine!
Gotta hold down their line, Reen.
I can't lose. Not here. Not without seeing everyone again. Toa!
Not today, buddy!
Are those marks?
Yeah, where?
See you later. Cross Crusade!
Nice. Yeah! Ooh.
Are we safe?
Who did that? Reen! Reen!
Just in the nick of time, too.
Made it without a second to spare. Good to see you're still in one piece.
I'm so glad we hurried. I don't want to even imagine what could have happened if we weren't in time. You aren't hurt, are you?
Your Highness? And Total? And...
Reen, stay right there! Please, tell me you're all right. You look so exhausted.
I'm
Who's she?
okay.
Elise? It's really you. I feel like I'm dreaming. I never would have expected you to come all the way out here.
Reen, please! There's no need to speak right now. Save your strength. We'll take you back to Ymir just as soon as we've seen to your injuries.
I'm just so glad you're alright. But how did you know I was here?
Like his head drooped. Just
As my
dropped.
consciousness began to fade, I heard a distinct voice resound at the back of my mind. A voice with all the gravity of steel, and yet a strange sense of familiarity, of warmth. And as I listened, I could feel myself being beckoned towards the wheel of fortune.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Dost thou desire the power?
Ah, okay. That's what I thought it was. So a lot of the smaller details here I have forgotten. So, hey, look at that! That image goes hard, I believe, is what the kids these days are saying. It's like fire and water. Yep. I also really like Gaius' outfit. Like, I think Reen's current outfit in this game is like my favorite for him. Not that the others aren't great, but that one's just so good to me. Crow Armbrust, it's my boy. And then him. Everyone looks so dapper. The next day. Oh God.
Where am I now? Celine, this looks just like my room.
It's probably because it is your room. Hey!
I knew it. I'm back in Ymir. I'm finally back home. My memories are kind of hazy now, but I think that means everything that happened in the mountains.
Why'd it get so cold all of a sudden? Oh, you finally woke up?
Yeah, just a second ago. How about you? Feeling better after a cat nap?
I guess. I slept more than I meant to, actually.
Oh.
You're awake.
Hey, Elise.
Elise! Good morning. Actually, it's probably closer to noon now, isn't it? Elise?
Oh, I'm so happy that you're awake. You don't know how scared I was. There was all that chaos in the capital, and then we lost all contact with you. We had no idea where you were. I'm just so relieved.
How in the world did you find him?
I'm sorry for worrying you so much, Elise.
Like, if you lost all contact, where in the world did you find him?
No.
Like, how?
No, you don't need to apologize. I knew that somewhere out there you were all right, and that you'd come back safe. Welcome home, Rean.
It's good to be back, and thanks.
I see our two little lovebirds are as Twitter-pated as ever. Pardon? Good morning, Rean. And to you as well, Elise.
Hey there. Just swinging by to see how you're holding up.
You're here too, Your Highness? I'm really not dreaming then.
Alfin Rice Arner?
Oh,
As
you're
well
so
as
silly,
Toval.
Rean. I would have thought the warmth of your dear sister pressed against your chest was proof enough of that. Your Highness, please!
Total Rondonar.
Well, I'm just glad you're up. How are you feeling? Still sore? You've been fast asleep since we brought you back here yesterday.
Wow.
I don't have any serious injuries, at least. But I doubt I'd be able to say that if you hadn't come when you did. Thanks, Toval.
I suppose I owe you my thanks, too. That art of yours didn't come a moment too soon.
Yeah.
You're both very welcome. I just didn't want to give these two young ladies anything to cry about.
Aww.
I see you're finally up.
Hey!
Dad! Mom!
Hello, Rean. It's wonderful to see you back home.
I imagine you have plenty of questions running through your mind, but first and foremost is getting you something to eat.
I like that he's voiced by Jiraiya.
We can discuss what to do from here on out after that.
Alright. One of my favorite locations. Okay. It's been a month now since the so-called Noble Alliance occupied Heimdall. At present, they have effectively all the nation's major cities under their control. The Imperial Army tried what they could to stop their advances, but the majority of the forces have already been defeated. I had a feeling that'd be the case. If nothing else, at least you two are safe. We were at St. Estrada when the capital was occupied, so we were caught up in the chaos too. It was only thanks to Toval appearing and rescuing us that we're sitting here now. What are you doing here, Toval? I got an urgent request to escort Her Highness and Miss. As soon as I got that, I booked it here as fast as I could. I'd never turn down a personal request from Prince Oliver, you know. Prince Oliver asked you? Well, that explains it. He kindly escorted us out of the capital, successfully evading the Noble Alliance's attempts to pursue us. And roughly 10 days later, we were able to reach Ymir. I'm so glad that you made it here safely. Unfortunately, His Majesty the Emperor and Crown Prince Cedric fell into the Alliance hands. The official stories that both of them have been taken into protective custody, so they're both rumored to be safe. However, Prince Oliver's whereabouts are currently remain unknown. There's not even confirmation that he's safe somewhere. That's more than a little worrying. Now, he made it through the chaos of the world last year on hungry. As for Cedric, father and mother, I'd like to believe they're all right too. I'm sure they are, Your Highness. I'm more worried about the Imperial family as much as anyone. Or I'm worried about them as much as anyone. But if you don't mind interjecting. Reed, I imagine you're probably concerned about what happened to Tristan and Doors. Luckily for you, we managed to get some info on that front. Tell me right now! What's happening at the Academy? Is everyone alright? I don't think this will come as much as a shock to you, but both Trista and Thor's military academy are under the Noble Alliance's forces' control now. They were both taken not long after the war began. No. Reed? No matter how much I thought about it, I didn't want to believe it was true. What about the students or our instructors? Honestly, I wish there was more. I had more I could tell you. Try not to let concern get the best of you. It's too early to presume the worst has happened. Yeah, I'm with Lord Swarzer here. On the contrary, some rumors even suggest the opposite. It has been a number of students and staff are unaccounted for, and the Noble Alliance is still trying to find them. Then that means, have some of them managed to escape? Well, rumors are rumors. Still, your classmates in Terra have more than gotten their feet wet at this point. I can't see them being taken down easily. Yep. What else can I say? Celine? I couldn't tell you where she is right now, but Emma's still alive. That's guaranteed. I'm her familiar, so we got a link of some kind between us. If anything were to happen to her, trust me, I'd know about it. Anyway, there's no point in assuming the worst when there's every chance that it hasn't happened. But let's try keeping the faith, alright? Think of it this way, they're probably just as worried about you as you are for them. And yet here you are, safe and sound. You've got a good point, actually. Safe and sound, you may very well be, but you're hardly in good condition. Take this chance to stay home for a time and recover your strength. And while you're here, why not pay everyone a visit? The whole village has been eagerly awaiting your recovery. That's true. I think they'll all be delighted to see you. And if you'd like, I'd be happy to accompany you. Thanks for the concern, Elise, but I'll be fine on my own. Honest. Sounds like a good idea, Mom. I think I'll do just that. Hey, the depths of despair. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da 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 ba da ba da bum bum bum. Okay, yep. trying to look at those pictures. Wow, that smells delicious. Wait a sec, is that pheasant stew? Your very favorite. Your father said he wanted you to have a nourishing dinner, so he went and caught one himself. Really? I'll be sure to thank him later. Speaking of food, you've gotten a lot going on here. It smells amazing. Well, the circumstances may not be ideal, but it's been too long since we had dinner, us dine together as a family. And ever since Her Highness arrived, it's been so lively here that I feel like I've gained a second daughter. Times like these are when a mother has to put her best foot forward, don't you think? You really are a perfect mother. And in times like these, you're right here, ready to warmly welcome us home with open arms. Can't see that ever changing. If only I were as half as good a son as you are a mom. Oh. Mom? Is something wrong? That's not true at all. When I had no idea what was going on with you and your sister, I worried myself sick. At times I felt as though my chest was going to burst from it all. But believing that you two would come back to me safely was the key to keeping myself together. That's a parent for you. Yep. Whatever doubts you may have about your place in this family, as long as you're here in this house, you're our son. If you ever feeling down or afraid, you can always find comfort in my arms. And once you found the strength to keep going, you can pick things back up right where you left them. Thanks, Mom. I actually feel a lot better now. I look forward to dinner tonight. No worries there. Yep. Aww. He must be really well liked by the people. Dad! All the Empire's major cities under the control of the Mobile Alliance now. They've been so composed on those they haven't had time to deal with frontier regions like ours. Thankfully, that means that Ymir hasn't felt the full impact of the Civil War. It does seem that way. I was relieved to see how little has changed. The nice snowfall is the only real difference compared to my last visit. By the way, I see you chose not to join the Noble Alliance. Is everything alright on that front? Well, I never want anything to do with the Noble faction to begin with. There's always the chance they'll try to invite me to join, but I'm confident I can talk my way out of it. I'm a little concerned that I can't get in touch with Viscount Arcade, however. You can't? Man's been busy, I bet. Did something happen over in the Graham? Or maybe even the Courageous? I'm afraid I couldn't tell you. It's the Viscount Arcade we're talking about. He'll be fine. Yep. The Alliance already has His Majesty and the Crown Prince, so it's safe to assume they'll want Princess Alpha as well. Dad, let me know if there's anything I can do to make your job easier. I'm more than happy to help. Of course, I'll be counting on you in the days to come. Still, start with trying not to rush things. You shouldn't have to jump to thinking you need to shoulder more than your fair share of responsibility. There's only so much burden that one person can bear. Admittedly, those are Master Fi's words, not mine. They got across what I want to say well enough. Yep. You got it, Dad. Nope. That's kind of one thing I want to know is, like, what Master Kafai is up to. Hey. Hey, beat it. Unix. Bro. What's up, girl? Alright, let's see how many little dastardly fishes I can catch today. Not like there's a lot of monsters here, though, so it should be face. I seem to recall meeting you during one of my field studies. Oh, I recognize you. You're the Thor student that helped me a number of months ago, yes? It's lovely to see you again. Nice to see you, too. Looks like I was right. Oh, there's no need to apologize. Actually, since you are a student of Thor's, you wouldn't happen to know a young man named Kenneth, would you? Kenneth, I do, actually. He's in the Imperial Fishing Club. That's the guy. That's wonderful news. Perhaps you know where I'd find him as well? I'm sorry. I'm afraid I've got no idea. Really? That's not so wonderful. So you know him too? Indeed, when the war first broke out, we fought truce together. On the way, he told me he had something that he needed to take care of and asked me to go along. They promised to meet here in Ymir, but there's been no sign of him since. That's unfortunate. After all, there's nothing in this world that can crush the spirit of us anglers. When it comes to survival, even soldiers can't hold a candle to us. Right. Yep. It's only fair to me to assume you're a fan of fishing too. I am, in fact. Kenneth even gave me a title of Red Angler, I think. I don't have any fishing going right though. Red Angler, that means you caught the famed Guardian? In that case, please take these. Fishing book, Feather Red. Ground Bay 5. You sure? Sure, Kenneth left me in charge of some of his fishing gear. Yep. Alright. Cool. Begin as a bronze angler, judged by the same standards as any profession. Aim for the top. Cool. Yep. Yep. It's basically the same. Yep. Cool. Let me fish!
Oh, I could probably fish here.
Should be the same. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap. Got one.
Caught one.
Nakasagin. Hup. Tap 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 tap. Tap 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 tap.
Not bad.
I like fishing. In the game. I actually don't care much about fishing in real life. Believe it or not.
Not bad.
You might be asking why I'm trying to fish. Oh, by the way, in the last Trails of Cold Steel game, I managed to catch the Guardian and, you know, do that whole thing. I want to try to do that again. I want to try. I don't know if I'll be able to, but I want to try. There we go.
Not bad.
Okay. And before you ask, no, there's no point in going further in.
I could probably fish here. Oh, here you are, Elise. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you together.
Well, it's quite cold outside, so I thought I'd come and give Celine some warm milk.
Nice of you.
I keep telling her that she doesn't need to go out of her way for me, but she won't listen. The steam here is plenty to keep me warm. Oh no, that wouldn't do at all. You saved my brother's life. At least allow me to try and make your stay here in Ymir a comfortable one.
Celine saved my life? And when exactly did this happen?
I told her nothing of the sort. I keep trying to tell her it's not true, but she won't believe a word I say. Is something the matter?
Nope, not a thing.
I'd really rather you didn't act like I saved his life, though. Besides, if anything, I should be the one who owes you. What do you mean? Nothing. Forget I said anything. The milk's cooled down a little now, so I'm going to have some. Thank you.
Thinking back on it, didn't Elise later say she spotted a cat when she went into the old schoolhouse?
Yep. Yep.
That better not have been who I think it is.
Don't give me that look. I wouldn't have let her in there if I didn't think it was safe, you know? I was desperate. You just had such a half-hearted reaction to that door, so I started getting impatient and...
I can't believe you! She could have...
She wasn't in any danger, honestly. The Guardian in there was designed not to attack people unrelated to the trial. It didn't touch her even when she was right in front of it, right? That's why I'm sorry, okay? I never should have done it to begin with. Emma's lectured me over and over about it, too.
You're sorry! You...
I'm not sure why you're whispering to one another, but regardless, I want you to know how much I appreciate what you did. Like I said before, I want to make your stay a comfortable one. Whatever you need, please don't
Green
hesitate to ask.
is mad.
It's okay, really. And, sorry. Why are you sorry?
Well, she does genuinely seem to regret what she did. And at least didn't come to any harm. I guess I'll let her off this time. I really do have one amazing little sister. Compared to her, I'm...
Green, you're fine. Yep. Uh-huh. Hey, what's good? Hey, I'm glad you came over. You've been the talk of the town ever since you came back. Sorry, I just had to come back home. What else shop in? You got that right. Getting goods is a real nightmare lately. I'm getting enough for everyone in the village, so don't you worry. I still don't... I don't mind so much when it's stuff we can actually sell. There's plenty here that no person would ever buy. Oh, hello there. You won't believe who's been coming in here lately. Well, maybe you will. Yep. I wish I could just hug her and squeeze her and never let her go. It's always cool when you get to see the characters, like, you know, like, reaction to being home. They're like, oh, Mistress Herberberber. And all that kind of other stuff. Reen? You're up! Hey Luke, sorry for worrying you, but as you can see, I'm perfectly fine now. Are you sure you always say you're fine, even when you're not? I can go and ask Elisa for some medicine if you need it. Oh, well, I guess I do feel a little dizzy, but that's probably more from sleeping too much, though. I mean, I slept inside the Divine Knight for a whole month and all. It's like about getting your beauty sleep. I've been hearing about the Divine Knight since you came back, and it still blows my mind that it actually exists. You know, whatever the point is, take it easy, okay? Lisa isn't the only one happy to see you back home. Aww. I like when everyone gets along. That's right, snowboarding! I forgot that is. Hey. Just letting you know I'm okay. Oh my, if it isn't Reen, I didn't know you were up and about. You're not hurt anything, will you? Come here, sweetie, let me get a better look at you. I'm alright, honestly. Father Bernard already looked at me and he said I'm fine. And I suppose if he says so, you and Luke always used to come home covered in bruises after playing out in the snow. Can't be too careful. It's a childhood friend! Is that? Yep. But I can't help feeling it. Ah, Master Reen, I'm overjoyed to see that you're well. You don't have any lingering symptoms, do you? Headache, fevers? I'm fine. If anything, I feel like I'm not that. Yeah. Is that so? I'm pleased to hear it. Still, make sure you're eating well enough to regain your strength. Luckily, the fall harvest has been excellent this year. Thanks. Cool. Again, it's just such little ceremonious details, but they're so nice. Check out the tavern. Hey, well, if it ain't Reen. Hey, y'all better now? Yep. Take everything's fine with you. I see your habit of spending the day drinking is still intact at least. I'm just having a few drinks to celebrate your return home. Besides, not a whole lot of work for a woodcutter like me to do in the middle of winter. I'm cleaning up the plates. Grandpa asked me to. Morning, Kiki. Everything's still the same here in the tavern? Yep, sure is. Moritz tried to give up drinking. He didn't last even a week. He's a failure of a man. It's actually really funny. You're finally up, Reed. Good to see you. Yep. Ended up on the Alliance's wanted list. You had us worried, young man. I'm sorry about that. I feel awful. Nah, don't be. We're just glad you're alright. Here, take a couple of these from me. You can enjoy them with Elise later. Thank you. It feels like it's been forever since I had the chance to enjoy your cooking. Yep. Hey, Tobal.
If you've come to thank me for saving your butt again, save it. I'm just glad I made it in time. Princess Alphen and that sister of yours are the ones you should be talking to. You were on their minds this whole time.
Yeah, I can tell. I really do appreciate you coming for me, though. I was pretty far out from town, so I didn't think anyone would find me. Just goes to show what bracers can do, I guess.
About that. I wasn't actually the one who found you.
Oh.
You weren't?
2 days ago, I got a call out of nowhere on my Arcus. They gave me this crazy amount of detail on exactly where to find you, then they just hung up. Didn't even say who they were. I figured it couldn't hurt to go take a look. And sure enough, there you were.
That's strange. I wonder who it was.
Wish I could tell you. I couldn't even recognize their voice. Nah, that's not really true. It was kind of familiar. Maybe. Whatever. No use dwelling on it. Right now, we've got bigger problems to tackle than mystery callers. There's the war, for starters.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Have you and the rest of the guild been doing much?
Well, we've been trying. We're pretty limited on what we can do, partly because we've all been split up since the war broke out. I don't even know if any of the others in Erebonia are okay, Sarah included.
It sounds like things have gotten even more serious since I was away.
Sure has. Not even regular civilians have been able to escape being affected by it.
Jeez.
As it stands, the Noble Alliance has the overwhelming advantage.
For now.
But the Imperial Army's showing no signs of surrendering to them, particularly in a few regions across the country.
I see.
Oh, and another thing you might hear. We've been getting reports of a few Jaeger corps taking part in the war too. Even members of Ouroboros.
Yep.
Ouroboros. That secret society?
That's the one. Jaegers being employed here in Erebonia is nothing new, but there's way more of them here these days. As for Ouroboros, they're probably just trying to stir up trouble of their own. It's what they do best. Then there's the fact that Erebonia isn't the only place with problems right now. Crossbell's full of them too. There's so much to freak out about these days, it could drive you insane. Sorry, you've got enough on your plate without me dumping all this on you, huh? Try saving all those bad thoughts you got piling up for another day. You need to focus on relaxing. You can decide what you want to do after that.
Sure.
Fair
Thanks,
enough.
Toval. You're probably right. You're just a fountain of good advice, huh?
I've just got a few years' worth of life experience on you, that's all. Oh, and while I'm giving you good advice, why not take a dip in the hot springs? Could be a nice way to clear your head.
It probably would. Hasn't let me down before. Maybe I should pay a visit to the Phoenix Wings later.
Cool. Yep. Oh, Masterine! Masterine, you finally awakened. I'm so relieved to see it. I was terribly worried about you. Thanks for your concern, Mr. Baggins. I'd prefer it if you didn't call me Masterine all the time. Haha, perhaps so, but you will always be Masterine to me. A lot has happened here since the war began. But this inn was graciously granted to us by the Imperial family. We cannot allow it to dampen our spirits. Good day and welcome to Phoenix. Wait, really? What are you doing all up already? I'm gonna come and look in on you. Get your butt back in bed. That's funny. Come on, I mean, after all the training you do in Master Kafai, I figured it'd take more than that to kill you. And you go up and train in an academy in the city. Why couldn't I go too? I've never even had a chance to leave this village. Are you talking to me or at me? You're even younger than me. It's not fair. You could have at least bought me a souvenir or 5 back. It's like I never left home. Looks like the baths are being cleaned at the moment. Guess I'll have to swing by later. Let's go upstairs. One person. You. I'm relieved to see you're awake, Master Reen. Welcome to the Phoenix Wings. You're always welcome, of course, but I'm sure you know that. Yep, always been a peaceful village. Cool. What's up, my man? Oh, it's you, Reen. Your color's not looking half bad. If you were looking any worse, I was gonna have you drink some of this new vegetable juice I've been concocting. I'm perfectly fine without it, thank you. How many recipes have you made since I've been away? My creativity is infinite, Reen. I'm always striving to find the finest dishes in the land, to make the finest dishes in the land. You were brushing up on your own cooking skills at the academy, weren't you? Yeah, my classmates and I were cooking for ourselves and... Wait a second, where did my recipe book go? Did you lose it? I guess so. And all different kinds of recipes written down, too. Well, you went out of your way to come and see me. I suppose this is the least I can do. Take this. Is this a new recipe book? It's a spare I'd like, so go ahead and use it. I know how much it hurts to start from scratch again, so I threw in a recipe to try. Here are some ingredients, too. This is what Elise used to often bring me while I was training. Are you sure it's okay for me to just take these? Absolutely. I'm happy to see you came to understand the joys of cooking while you were at the academy. Besides, taking the time to enjoy cooking should help lift your spirits somewhat. With the silverware, we went on to give it a go. Make it with your family. Cool.
Okay, let's give this a try. Well, how about that?
Grilled onigiri. Okay. Well, I heard you were kind enough to come see me last night, Father. I just wanted to come thank you for that. Make nothing of it, Reen. I'll always do my best to aid you however I can. You'll always be a pupil of mine, after all. I'm simply relieved to see you still well. No? Yeah, you can say that. Sometimes I feel like I'm relying on him too much, but he's so smart and helpful that I end up doing it anyway. I can see that you're quite the lost lamb at the moment, Reen. But hurrying to find a way forward is not the best course of action. First, you should reflect on yourself and your surroundings. Yes, Father, he's probably right. Yep. It's good to see you again, Lisa. Oh, Reed, it's good to see you too. Uh-huh. You and Luke have always been like little brothers to me. Little brothers who are going to make me prematurely gray. Sorry. Don't you think I might be a little too old to be a little brother, though? Age has nothing to do with it. I still have plenty that I want to ask you, but that can wait for another time. Right now, I'm happy to see you back. Please, take this chance to rest and recover from all the things you've been through. Yep. Alright. save it here, and this will be this episode. We'll pick up next time on Trails of Cold Steel 2. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Adios!